How to retain your customers. Today we're gonna be covering how to retain your customers. If you don't know how to retain your customers, most probably it will be very difficult for you to get a repeat business from your customers. So this is very important skill to know how to do this. Now today we're gonna be covering from the point of meeting throughout the job until the completion of the job. Now, this advice will be very valuable for people who are sole traders, small businesses, and one-man band like me. I operate a handyman business, which most of the time includes only me. This is because I cannot find the people who to trust to with my skill set. So that's why I'm operating as a single person so far at the moment. If you are one of these people, please stick around, so I'll give you this advice. Also, I will put you in the scenario where you can apply this skill in the real life. Now, the first most important thing is to be positive. No matter what you had before, or let's say this is your second job or third job for the day, and then you had really bad start of the week, or you had some issues on the way or on the previous job, or any delays whatsoever, just be positive, because this customer doesn't have anything to do with what happened before that. So just ring the bell and be positive and smile. Ask how they are. And let's say you're working with a third-party service provider like MyBuilder, Jobs Today, Bark, or even though Airtasker, TaskRabbit, whatever, anything. Because as a small business, you most probably using one of those already. So let's say you arrived there, you had some information regarding the fault. Then once you're there, greet the customers. They will offer you something to drink or eat. Please avoid taking any food or drink from the customers, because this won't make very pleasant experience for them. From my point of view. Now, everybody is different. This is how I work. I don't take anything. So then after that, go and recap the fault again. For example, the problem, why they called you. In this case, we're gonna be putting an example for faulty washing machine. Let's go next to the washing machine, ask what was the fault, when it happened, for how long, and all this information. Once they give you all the information, then you can say, yes, okay, no worries, I'll have a look and let you know what is the problem. If it's fixable today, this will be fixed. If any parts are required, then you'll have to order a part and remedy the fault accordingly. Most probably the customer will leave you to work. Then you start the work. You've done the work and you find the fault. For example, in this case, is some objects on the pump itself. You remove the objects. After you remove the object, you clean everywhere. Now, second part, be clean as possible and do not make noise if possible, excessive noise, because this will disturb some of the customers. And they might have a kids or pets or or elderly people, and it's not very pleasant to make really excessive noise, or putting the music on when you're doing the small repairs. No, I will avoid doing this. Next, be clean as possible. Do not make a mess around you, or even you do, you clean after yourself, because this is also very important part of the job. To be clean and live clean after yourself, so people have a nice impression for you. For example, in this case, if you have spilled the water or whatsoever, dry out after yourself before you calling the customer back to tell him what was wrong with the appliance. After that, let's say we fix the appliance, we call the customer back and then explaining what was the fault. For example, he had a sock which was stuck on the pump, which we have removed. And next part is to give a valuable advice to the customer so he can avoid this scenario in the future. For example, in this case will be to guide him what to do and what not to do. Once the job is completed and customer doesn't have any questions regarding the job, then it's time almost to go. However, before that, you can mention what else you can cover and you can help them with, so they have you in mind in case something else comes up, if they are happy with your performance. If you are using third-party apps, please mention their terms and conditions first, and then you can give them information about yourself and your business if they would like you directly. And after that, be positive again on the end. Deal with a smile, and that's everything really. Maybe I missed something. However, if you have anything better than that, please put this on the comment section below and let me know how this can be improved. Now, I'm gonna put you in the scenario so you can understand. I'm gonna be playing the role with the customer, as a customer and as myself. We are arriving on the location, we ringing the bell, the customers open the door. Hello. I say, hello, how are you doing? And I say, yeah, we're good, thank you, how are you? Yeah, thank you very much, I'm good. Do you want a drink? No, thank you, I'm really good, I have everything with myself, so thank you very much. Let's have a look at the fault with your washing machine today then. And we walk to the kitchen. We walk to the kitchen and we see the machine. And then, oh yeah, I can see. When this happened? 2 weeks ago. And since then, I couldn't wash anything. Oh, I see, okay. And how it happened? Just stop it. Doesn't want it to work anymore. All right, I see. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, I can see there's water inside. So no worries. Okay. So there are a few possibilities for this fault. Either you have a faulty pump for the washing machine, or something is stuck. And then the customer says, okay, I actually already tried to remove the cap for the filter, but it doesn't want to come off. Oh, I see. All right. And then in this case, I'll do whatever is possible to save the cap. And then if not possible, and for some reason the cap breaks down, then we will have to order a new one. Depends of what object is making the blockage. Okay, that's absolutely fine, says the customer. Then it goes away. Now it's our time to do the job. We stop the electricity, we remove the cap, we try to open it. We want to open, alright. And then we pull the cap and cap won't come loose, alright. And then we pray the cap and then we see an object in between. Then we pull the object and a big chunk of cotton piece is coming off. So we pull this off. Oh, it's still not coming on. Alright, we try again to turn it off. There's another one. Then we pull this off again. It's still not coming off. Alright, there's another one. We pull the third one out. Finally, the cap came off. We inspect around the cap, make sure that around the pump everything is clean, then it's spinning nicely and freely. Then we replace the cap. In the meantime, whatever water has spilled down, we remove all the water from the floor so this doesn't damage the floor, and wipe it with a dry cloth as a paper, which we will supply ourselves. Won't take it from the kitchen of the customer, because this is a bad impression. And also we will use whatever clothes we have or anything else, any tools. Do not take any tools from the customers. And after that, once the job is completed, we put everything back. We test the appliance for a few times, at least 2 times. Make sure that everything works perfectly fine. There is no leak found around. And then we contact the customer to come back and have a look. We test the appliance once in front of the customer. Once she's happy with how the appliance works, before that actually we will ask the customer on which program normally use the appliance. Then he will tell us. We put on this program as well, we test it one more time. because sometimes the fault won't show on different program and will show only on the program they're using. This has happened to me before. And after that, customer is satisfied with the work, it's happy how everything is going, and this is the perfect time to explain the terms and conditions of your service provider if you're working with one. Once you do this and explain all their terms and conditions, it's time to explain your terms and conditions, of course. And it says, if you have, for example, if you have any benefits which you can provide to the customer, it's time to mention them now. And the conversation will continue like that. Thank you very much. I'm very happy that you're pleased with the work. And I would appreciate if you can give us some feedback in your spare time. However, our business will give £15 discount if you book us directly, and also most of the services we provide, they are not available on third-party platform you have booked us from. However, if you want to use the full gamut of our services, please follow our Facebook page, or if you're not on the social media, you can have a look at our Google page, where you can also see other comments and recommendations from previous customers, lots of pictures and videos from our recent projects and works done, so you can have an idea what else we cover. However, some of the things we cover are electricals, which will be lighting, switches, sockets, plumbing, leaky taps or defective taps, showers, noisy showers, toilets, copper pipes, plastic pipes, taps repairs and replacement, shower repairs and replacement, radiators repairs, radiator pipes repair and replacement, supply and fitting for all of the mentioned before. Also, we cover dishwasher repair and replacement, oven repair and replacement. For inside the house, we can offer painting services, or if required, any other fitting job like curtains, blinds, photos, pictures, whatever you have to be done, we can help with. Also, for the outside, we can cover fencing, new fencing, repairs, painting, and many others which are not in my mind at the moment. But if you follow our Facebook page, you can see our previous jobs, because we posting weekly at least twice with the previous jobs done, which can give you idea for any project you might have around the house. So yeah, sometimes this really helps when you're confused or you don't know how to do the design, for example, for the particular wall, or if you just need an advice because you're not sure, just give us a ring or WhatsApp, so we can have a look and help you accordingly. Now, if you have any questions, please ask them now. Oh, thank you very much. I'm very happy with everything. I really appreciate your work, and I will be calling you back, because seems like you're jack of all trades. See, no, sorry, we are not jack of all trades. Obviously, we have our limitations. However, it's time to mention what we don't cover. So we don't cover plastering, plasterboard, tiles, and roof repairs. Also, anything to do with the gas boiler, which one is combi boilers, because you need a gas certified, gas safe registered engineer, or anything to do with the consumer unit, which for you need a qualified electrician. However, if you're struggling to find one, we might be able to recommend one. And this is good to know. And they'll say, oh yeah, thank you very much, this is good to know. Say, yeah, definitely, this is good to know. So, and you will say, thank you very much for the booking today. I will wish you nice rest of your day, and take care. See you next time. And this is it. So the way you present your communication with the customer is really crucial part of the job. No matter how good you are in what you do, if you cannot sell yourself and what you do to customers, this business model won't work. However, this also includes your skill set, because every handyman or multi-trade, it will have a different skill set. And however, you can make this conversation work for you at all times from the way you present it to the customers and from the way you deliver performance and the jobs. If you are one very untidy or leaving a mess everywhere or rude, or you just want to get the job done and get away from there so you can do the next one quick as possible, this won't work for you, as these customers won't be pleased with the experience. So you have to sell them, accept the job, what you do, the experience, so they can keep you in mind for anything to do in the house. This way you will retain your customers. I hope this video was really helpful. If you haven't subscribed or followed the page, please do. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.